Good afternoon, classmates and tutor. I am going to share my slideshow. Tips for design listening and speaking materials. Descriptions. Here are some tips for design listening and speaking material for both face-to-face and virtual environments. Objectives. First, enable activities that help improve language skills. Second, practice vocabulary learning. Listen materials, advices. Use a teacher guide students a type of auditory content and they'll have to pay close attention to analyze words, sounds, grammar units. It's important to mention that before starting these types of activities, it's necessary to clarify what they should listen to, that is, what they should focus on. These tips apply to both in-person and online settings. Now, I'll guide you a series of activities that you can design according to Roth's 2011 classification of auditory performance in the face-to-face and virtual classroom. First activity, dictation, intensive listening. Second activity, detection of errors, intensive listening. Third activity, from the song, listen to the mentioned verbs, selective listening. Fourth activity, from this phone call I listening to the address of Joel's house, selective listening. 5 activity, from this movie and guide a summary, listen extensive. Speaking materials, advices. As a teacher, you guide the students and input, for example, the topic you are going to talk about, the structure, formulate questions and answer them, vocabulary tables that you can use, and more tools that you can use according to the activity. Again, I'll guide you another series of activities that you can design according to the classification of Nation and Newton 2009 and Ross 2011 to play in the face-to-face and virtual classroom. First activity, make a monologue. One way, listening. Second activity, discussion group, bidirectional listening. Third activity, polling pairs, interactive listening. Fourth activity, after listening to a radio program, talk about one of the new mentioned, listen extensive. 5 activity, answer questions, receptive listening. Conclusions. By way of conclusion, I can tell you that if you as a teacher design an authentic material to strengthen the language skills of your students, it will bear good results. Second, thanks to technology advances, classes can now be made much more dynamic and interactive. Third, conclusions. It's necessary that if you're teaching a foreign language, you have to find and use audios or videos where native speakers speak. And finally, conclusions not only show their language without, but also bring the students closer to the foreign culture. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.